folks, today we're going to do a video tutorial on WordPress setup as it concerns plugins. Again, WordPress setups as it concerns plugins. And before we get started, we'll just say that their plugins are exactly what they sound like. You plug them in or upload them and activate them and tailor them to your specific website needs, and it gives your website more functionality. So I guess another more common way to think of WordPress plugins is as a WordPress app, because that is essentially, that's essentially what it is. It does something for you immediate. So let's first let's do this. We're going to go to the plugins section, and each time you get a new update of WordPress, you will get this Hello Dolly plugin. It is a pet project of the founder of WordPress, and Jetpack, which is something altogether different. You don't need any one of these, truthfully. You just don't need them. So we're going to delete both of those. Now, we actually are going to delete Askimet also. Remember what we said. We actually just uploaded Askimet just to explain something else in another part of a video tutorial. So we're going to start from scratch. So right now, these are the plugins these are the plugins certainly over the last few years that we found necessary, and they are free. So the first thing that we're going to do is we went to the plugins button, remember, and then we're going to go ahead and add new. The first plugin we're going to add is Askimet, and again, Askimet is wonderful at helping control spam, and eventually we will get to dealing with the settings on Askimet. But right now, we're just going to upload the latest versions of these certain plugins that we believe are necessary. Next is Google Sitemap Generator. If you want your website indexed, certainly Google the Sitemap Generator is awesome. People have told you. We'll go ahead and activate that plugin. Activate each one as you upload them. So what we're going to do is keep uploading, and there are also paid plugins, but well, we get to that in our WordPress SEO series, folks. You really need to take advantage of that WordPress SEO offer. It is transparent, it is open, and it is really going to help you as far as getting great search engine rankings. So Sexy Bookmarks is another that we right here it says Shareaholic needs to be configured. Please visit the plugins page. We'll get there. We'll get there in a minute. And truthfully, Shareaholic is way better than getting an RSS feed. Having an RSS feed and Shareaholic are a total waste of time, we believe. So that is just what we found out, folks, over the years, comparing one to another, keeping very detailed notes of performance in that. So RSS feeds, I am of the opinion I would not waste my time with that. That's a bunch of foolishness. So and then we'll do Ultimate Follow Me. You'll see the value in the sidebar as we go through this video. Tutorial, we're just going to activate those. Gzip. Gzip is awesome. Gzip is just down here. Gzip compression. It really helps the load time of your website, and why that is important we get into in the WordPress SEO series, folks. But we're not going to withhold showing you how to set it up, because really these two plugins and Super Cache, which also helps. Really, these are something we believe you really need. So we're going to activate that plugin also. And so we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. There's another one and we believe is really cool, but we won't really get into that right now because truthfully, it goes to your comment. It goes to managing comments. So how do you find these? So when you go to Google, all you need to do, we'll just do a syntax search, and what you want to begin each with is the name. So we'll say ask him at first. So let's go down and see. Let's see if this is it. Ask him at. Let's see if we could download that from there. No, that's actually, let's just see if we can do it from here. WordPress is pretty popular. It shouldn't be this hard. Oh, okay. Here we go. So this is what the download page will look like for each, excuse me, each plugin. So all you want to do, folks, is understand Google XML sitemaps and just type that name in and type this exactly. Small piece of advice, and then when we wow, let's see if we can get this. If we can find this, and we think that's the WordPress, we're gonna keep hammering. Okay. And type this in exactly. Okay, here it is. So you could just download that. Again, we don't need to go through all of them, but let us give you a piece of advice, folks, when it comes to site plugins, that free plugins. Always download them from WordPress.org, and then when you do the search, this will come up. Don't download these plugins from the home page, of the plugin creator. Just don't do it. We won't go into why, but just don't do it. Just download them from WordPress. So let's go ahead and set these up. So when we go to Ask a Map, one thing that you'll notice is when you go to the settings section, you can scroll down, and some of your plugins are down. Some of your plugins are down here, but not all of them. So what we will do, we will go to Edit. So you could just see this, and this is the HTML or the CSS and HTML code there. So we'll click on Settings, and when we click on Settings, what you will find here is that you need an ASCII key, an API key. It's like when you buy software like Microsoft, something like this, you have to have a key to activate it. So what we're going to do is, before we get to settings, what we're going to do is we're going to click get the key, and this is going to take us over here to the WordPress website, and we're going to get the ASCII API key, and it's free. So when you get to this page, it's showing you this here. So we want to go to personal, because there is a paid solution. But first you want to do this is drag this all the way down to 0, and then the frowny face comes up. Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, we'll just put this in, and again, establish a free email account, folks, to deal with these sorts of things. Don't send this stuff to your main mailbox. Just don't do it. So we're gonna send AdWords back. Yeah, you got to check that. So we're going to continue, and then what you will find here, if you don't drag this down, it'll ask you for your credit card information. And again, if you find this valuable, please, please, please throw a few bucks those folks' ways, $5, $10 their way. And then we'll go grab this key real quick. Uh-oh. Just bear with us, folks. We're not making the assumption that you've been through the setup process. So let's see what we got going here. Ask them at, here it is, your API key. So when you send that to your free mail account, what you will do, you'll see this here, and then you'll just copy and paste this ask them at API code when you get back to your website. So it's asking for the API key. We're going to paste the key in here, and it says auto delete spam. Yes. Show the number of comments. No, doesn't make difference. So right now it says options saved. So we are good to